구원은 머지않았습니다.
제국은 다시 일어설 것이다.
결국 아무도 구원하지 못했어.
숨이 턱까지 차오를 만큼 지치지 않은 채로 잠들면 종종 나쁜 꿈을 꾼다. 부러진 검을 든 채 동료들이 거대한 무언가와 맞서는 걸 지켜만 보는 꿈. 그 사람과 같은 기사는 될 수 없으니 포기하라는 주변의 말에 내심 안도하며 별 볼 일 없는 자신을 내려놓았었다. 더는 모두의 곁에 남아있을 자격은 없다고 생각했으니까. 그럼에도 저는 이곳에 있습니다. 이 길에 정의를 새기리. 받아치겠어. 간다. 내가 지키겠다. 어림없다. 이 전장에서 저는 지지 않습니다. 이것이 우리가 나아갈 길이다. 처녀자리의 기사 에스테로사 드 슈발리에가 그대에게 묻겠다. 그대는 무엇을 위해 싸우는가?
Hey everyone, today we'll go through another character review video, and this time we are going to be talking about Esterosa Zodiac of Redemption, which is the Awaken version of the Esterosa, and I've been using her since her release, and as you can see from the tactical level, that's how much really enjoy her. I think she is shaping up to be one of my favorite characters within the game. But anyways, let's jump into video and talk more about Esterosa in this review video for her. So we'll start off with briefly summarizing what Esterosa can do. She is going to be the counter Awaken defender with the ground type and ground attack. She also has a counter ability and she has Origin of Change as well. And she's a 5-cost unit, that makes her even better. She does come at 1 limitations, which is 1 deployment per battle. But I don't think it's much of a problem throughout PVE contents in most of situations. And in PvP, this is definitely a bit of limitations, but for 5-cost unit, she already does way more than usual 5-cost units. Next, we'll go and summarize her skill kits. We'll start with the passive skill first. Basically, all her attack skills with max HP. So stacking max HP is going to be one of the best options for her, so she can do more damage with all her attack. Another amazing part of her passive skill is that once her HP drops to 1% or lower, she is able to do some damage and able to revive herself with the full HP for 1 time during the battle. So basically she gets 2 coins and this makes her really tanky. And this also connects with her basic attack where she is able to do additional follow-up enhanced attack, and this enhanced attack deals a true AoE damage in front with the 2 ballad hits, and it is really strong, essential to her DPS as well. Her special skill is another amazing skill that has a counter ability, ignores damage from hit stun caused by all attacks other than ultimate skill, and deals AoE damage in front. After she triggers her passive effect or ultimate skill, she is also able to do a follow-up enhanced attack after using special skills as well, and using the skills will also give her perfect evasion buff as well. And lastly, her ultimate skill, which does AoE damage and removes barriers of hit targets, and along with that, she will also permanently increase her max HP after casting her ultimate skill, which will stack up to 3 times. So to sum it up, I think Esterosa is amazing 5-cost units, if not one of the best at the moment. She can do tanking really well while also doing really good damage for 5-cost units. Not to mention, she's also able to revive herself 1 time during the battle, so this makes her really cost efficient units for a 5-cost unit in my opinions. Next, we'll go over the gear options for Esterosa. The recommended gear tab really gives a good summary of what kind of gear you should be going after and such. But personally, HP 2 sets and cooldown set is the best set options for her, and that's what you should be aiming for. And not to mention, her exclusive gear seems to be the best pieces from my experience, since it comes with the really useful latent power, which is the HP percentage, and option 1 and 2 comes with the really useful stats as well. For the gear options itself, option 2 wise, I will say locked with the anti-ground damage res, and for the option 1s, there are many different options that's actually really good on her, but I think best options in general situation that applies for both HP 2 sets as well as a cooldown set is going to be the skill haste. I think skill haste is going to be the max potential for her, so she can spam her skill fast as possible. Not to mention, triggering alt skill more often means more damage output, as well as increasing her max HP, result into better tanking and more damage output as well. Range damage res is really good option for PvP as well, and incoming healing also could be a really good option depending on that week. And for PvE contents, incoming healing could come really handy in situation like a last stance as such. But personally, for best setups I will be locking with the skill haste. But recommended gear for her gets the job done perfectly, so try to follow that and you should be good. So first we'll start with Esterosa in PvE Contents, and my short opinion on that is that she is just an amazing character for any range of players. She is really tanky, and she is also able to do amazing damage long as she triggers her ultimate skill or passive skill effect to start doing true damage with her attacks. Within PvE situation, it should be extremely easy because you can bring in supported character that can increase her skill haste, so allowing her to use her ultimate often as possible to stack up those HP, and also gives the ability to do true damage to your targets. So you'll really see Esterosa's damage spiking up after her first ultimate skill triggers, and she will move forward and start to do even more damage as time goes on. If I want to nitpick with Esterosa, I guess she lacks a synergy with her other character party members. So in a place like a raid or like co-op bosses, synergy between characters is pretty important. Being able to give like attack speed or skill haste buff, or being able to give something like damage amp debuff to the boss so all of your units can do more damage or apply the shreds. Those things really matter big time in a content like that, and Esterosa seems to be lacking in that sense, but it doesn't change the fact for 5 cost units, she is just really amazing tanker as well as DPS units, so you will definitely see her being used throughout different contents like Last Stands as well Danger Close, especially if the enemy turns out to be change origin type, since Esterosa is a change type. And half anniversary is going to be next month, so only a few weeks left, and if you're returning or new players wondering if this character is going to be good for you, I can definitely put Esterosa with the recommended section for those players, because even with some basic gears or like antagonist gear you're able to get through task force missions, she's going to be doing really well. Those cooldown gears with the skill haste will work really well, especially all other supporter unit like Harim and Chinatsu that you can get early on, and other character that can increase attack speed as well will be also result Esterosa to put out more DPS potential. So overall it's just really amazing character. Only flawed aspect is the fact it cannot attack the aerial units, but that shouldn't be a much of an issue in most of the situation in PvE contents, so I wouldn't really worry about it too much. Lastly, for PvP, I think it's easy to say is that Esterosa is one of the best character right now for the 5 costs within PvP. She got banned within first week, and yeah, she is just that crazy good. I think there are some weakness from time I had with her. I think Yuna is pretty annoying to fight against, and depending on the situation you can lose pretty well as well. I won a couple times against people using Esterosa, and I was using Yuna as well. And also another character that's somewhat hard to deal with is Lucia. Esterosa having a hard time to build up her skill, that's another really annoying opponents to fight against. Terror Comp is probably another tough opponent to fight against, but I think Esterosa definitely has a better chance than other defenders situations. So I would say she actually isn't too bad against a Terror Comp, especially if you have a UP and something like Null around, then you will have much more chance against them. Ice is also scary since she's really good at melting defenders, but actually Esterosa holds up pretty well against Ice, so she has a better situation than any other defenders, I would say. It's just the second deployment of Ice will be the one that's going to be a problem, but you should have other units available by that time to try to take her down as well. So it's all up to your skills beyond that point. Due to ban list situations, we haven't had a chance to go against the full force Materu Soldier comp with the Esterosa yet, but I would say it's probably the better defender than any other defenders out there to deal with them. So it should be okay. It's just that they're really strong, especially with the Shasha. So defenders are going to melt. That's the truth. For the championship mode, where there's a draft ban system, I would say Esterosa is a high of the list to be banned because she is really good as well. And I would just pick her right away if I get a chance. And if opponents picks her, I think it's just best to just ban her and try to pick other units instead because she is that good. So overall, I think she's one of the best 5-cost units in the PvP right now. She's just really flexible to use. She does have some weakness for sure, but there's so many more positive aspects to her, in my opinions, to put her down any lower than 0.5 turns tier list. So overall, this is a character that looks cool. Lore-wise, it's also really amazing, and I really enjoy the story and everything. And character design, top notch. Love the ponytail, and skill performance and everything else is also really amazing as well. So this is like a triple crown character, and it's really nice to see one of my favorite OG characters to be getting this spotlight because Esterosa was one of the characters I really liked. Esterosa was first SSR units I got on my account, and it's really nice to see she finally got the Awakening. Now we just need some other OG units like Pendragons and some others. We'll probably get it down the road as well, but we'll see. So final verdict, she is cute waifu with the nice ponytail that also have a good lore in the background, OG characters, and it comes with the amazing performance in both PvE and PvP contents for any range of players. So there is no real reason to skip her. If you haven't got her, don't worry, half anniversary is coming and her banner should return there as well. And if you want to well a bit, selection ticket shop will be open as well, so you can well a bit and you should be able to get her guarantee with those selection ticket as well during half anniversary most likely. I'm not promising anything, but that's how it has been in the past few years, so it's probably going to be the same this time around as well. But anyways, that is pretty much it for this video, and hope you guys enjoyed this one. I will see you guys next time with more video. But yeah, thanks for watching.